Hey guys, Boda here. Today we're exploiting the fact that scammers believe that they have an American accent.
I am still amazed by this, to be honest. It's not hard to tell their accents.
No, not to us. Regardless, it's funny when they realize that they're not fooling anyone.
You can almost hear the destruction of their confidence.
Yes, you can. Let's get into it.
Security Administration, how can I help you?
Yes, I received a call from this number and I was just calling it back.
When did you receive the call?
I'm not sure exactly when. I was just out of the home for a little while and I came back and it was on my phone.
Okay, just help me with the reference number.
I don't... What part of that didn't you understand? I didn't... I had a missed call and I'm calling you back.
Alright, just help me with your first name and your last name.
It's Elma, first name, E-L-M-A.
Sorry?
My first name is Elma, E-L-M-A.
Okay.
Last name
and what's
Fisher.
Your last name?
F-I-S-H-E-R.
Okay, I got it. And what's the last 4 digits of your social?
It's 1015.
Alright, just help me with your zip code.
Yes, I'm at 99519, Anchorage, Alaska. Well, that's not where I'm at, but that's my mailing address.
Okay, just hold the line. Let me check in my system why that call was given to you.
No, that's
just a moment.
Okay.
Alright, I got your details. And
okay,
I can see that there was a recorded message left on your phone number to notify you about some legal enforcement action filed against you for criminal activity.
Oh my goodness.
Are you aware about the situation?
No, you're telling me about it, but it is being lightened by the fact that I love your Indian accent. It's beautiful.
Sorry, miss?
I'm just saying I really love your Indian accent. It's beautiful. I love it. I love foreign sounding voices. But what kind of legal things?
Just grab a piece of paper and a pen so you can make note of your case detail.
Okay, all right. I have a pen and a paper.
Yeah, take down my name. This is Officer Stephen Joseph with the badge ID number 0852 and your case
Stephen
ID
Joseph.
number.
Did they make you use that name?
Sorry?
I've never met an Indian person with the last name Joseph before.
I'm not Indian.
What do you mean you're not Indian? Did you just grow up in India? Why do you have an Indian accent?
Yeah, I grew up in India.
Okay, so you're like an American and you grew up in India?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yes. So you speak Hindi?
A little bit.
A little bit, oh, okay. All right, yes, okay. Stephen, well, okay, continue.
Okay, just make a note of my badge ID number. It's 0852.
0852, okay.
And your case ID number, it's DC 7010.
10, okay.
Okay, and before I proceed further and provide you more information about this case, I would like to update you that the lines on which we are talking right now are being recorded and monitored by the higher authorities and the Department of Justice. So make sure you do not interrupt. If you have any questions or doubt, you can let me know when I'm done providing you all the case information.
Yes,
Am I clear?
Yes, of course.
Okay. At present, your social has been found.
Are these going on under
suspicious
my information, or because I'm in Alaska. Where is this happening?
These fraudulent activities are being done under your name in the state of Texas. Are you aware about the situation?
No. There's the only form of communication I have is through this line here, to the outside world.
Okay, and did you receive any phone calls from the local police department today in regards to this case?
We don't have a local police department. There's a peace officer that's about a 3-hour flight away from here. You have to take an airplane and fly about 3 hours. And then there's one guy, he's a volunteer, and he's a peace officer.
Where do you live?
I live in Alaska.
Can you help me with your street address?
Well, there's no streets here, silly. I'm at the garbage dump. I work at the garbage dump in Prudhoe Bay, Alaska.
All right, miss.
It's pretty far north, so there's not. There's 3 people up here.
Okay, miss. The investigation, it was started under your name when we had recovered an abandoned car on the south border of Texas. And the make and model of the car, it was a Toyota Corolla. And after
Corolla.
the local police
You'd never get a
department
Corolla up
had-
here.
Alright, the car which we had found, when we were investigating, we found that the car was rented under your name and under your
What does
social
this have to
number.
do with me anyway? Why is
Miss, the car was rented under your personal information.
there's nothing
and
that
there
I
is
could
the
do
address.
about that from up here?
Okay, let me proceed with the further information. I told you to
Just
please
tell
do
me
not
what is
interrupt me
going
while
on,
I'm
because
passing
I
you
need
the
to.
information.
Yes, please.
Okay?
Yes, go ahead.
When
go ahead.
we were investigating, miss, we found there was an address linked with the title of that vehicle. The address is 39 Highway Street,
Yes.
San Antonio, Texas 78230.
Goodness.
Do you recognize this address?
No, I do not. I've never been to Texas.
Okay. Okay, let me update you that the address that I mentioned, it was raided by the U.S. Marshal and the FTC department,
So,
but
U.S. who?
unfortunately there was no one at the residence. Sorry?
The what? The where? The who? The why? The what? The when? The where? How? What?
Miss, the residence, the address that I
I'm
mentioned,
still confused of why you're telling me all of this. Why are you telling me this?
because your name has been used for renting that property, and that property was raided by the U.S. Marshal and the FTC department.
So,
But no
is
one
it mine?
was there
Have you
at the
found?
residence
Have you
at-
found that it was mine?
Sorry, miss?
Do you have evidence that it was mine?
That property is like address which we got from the
address,
title
yes.
of that
What-
vehicle, and when
the,
we
the
were
title of the vehicle was
in
linked to that address.
yes, miss.
So the vehicle was rented. So that who owned the address?
Sorry, miss.
The title of the vehicle was linked to the address, but who owned the address?
The
I can't believe I have to
address-
do your investigative work for you. From all the way up here in Alaska.
Let me cause miss the residence inside the residence.
The
we
residence
found,
inside the residence.
Miss, you're confusing me,
It's
and
not-
you're
it's
getting
not very
confused,
hard.
Too.
It's- What? Can you just please explain it? It shouldn't be too hard to explain if there's a case of this
Because
magnitude.
you're not letting me explain.
I am.
You're keeping.
I'm just trying to
interrupting.
verify. You're trying to give me information, and I'm trying to
Please do
verify.
not interrupt me while I'm passing you the information. I will give you a fair chance to raise your question when I'm done providing you all the information.
Well, then just
Am I
please
clear to
provide
you
it.
now? Yeah. Please do not interrupt me while I'm passing the information, okay?
Sounds like there's a
Let
lot
me
of
start it, okay.
people with Indian accents in the background. Yes, continue.
Yourself. Go yourself.
Oh, really?
Well, there it is, folks. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, hit the like button, comment down below, and subscribe if you have not already. Then hit the bell and share. And until the next one, Boda out.
Once I remove the virus, your computer will run faster.
You have been scambated.